times have a long time and could have shaped heartaches. Come to find you for the morning, years too late. She's a silver lining, Lone Ranger riding through an open space. In my mind when she's not right there beside me, I go crazy, cause here isn't where I wanna be. And satisfaction feels like...
Hello and welcome to Lads Pad, the show for lads, run by lads. I'm Ollie.
And I'm Chris, and on today's show we'll be doing the first ever Ollie versus Chris challenge. But before that, we're joined by Merseyside Nighthawks, David Melling.
Hi David.
Hi guys.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. And you?
Good. Yeah, brilliant, thank you.
First question we have for you. Rugby and American football, what's the difference?
Too many people ask that. A lot of it is because we hold the ball and play with the, like, we both have hold the ball, try and put scoring ends down. Everyone compares it, but there's a lot of differences. For one, we have sort of three teams, offense, defense, and a special teams. With rugby, one team on the field all the time, make a few subs. Other than that, what you've got to find with us is the similarity is American football, we have a certain amount of downs to get a certain amount of plays. Whereas in rugby league, you have a certain amount of time to get a certain play, whether it's a touchdown or we've changed possession. Big difference between us both is because rugby is a very continuous game, American football is a stop and start game, impact's different. So American football, we wear helmets, we wear shoulder pads, we wear loads of protection, as you guys will find out later. And with rugby, you wear nothing. So what they'll wear is just a normal uniform and go through. It tends to be bigger hits in American football because it's a lot faster and a lot more rest periods.
Okay. Do you ever target smaller players or anything like that specifically?
Yeah. Again, in games, when we're looking at games, situations, there'll be people that on the other team that either hit us wrong or we end up just disliking because they're too mouthy. Yeah. And what you'll tend to find is a little bit of a rivalry between both teams, or just a couple of players on the field, and you'll tend them trying to find them players to hit them harder, hit them a little bit dirtier, or making sure that they don't get the ball. Rivalries will happen everywhere. I don't think there's a game gone by where we haven't targeted at least one person.
Okay.
Have you ever played a game where you just remember a specific tackle or a specific play that just went really well and just it was great for the whole team? I
played defence, so there's tackle after tackle after tackle, and you can go on all day. The big one is you're always looking for a sack. We've had a couple of those and going through. Major hit though, I always remember one when I was playing earlier on this year. As we were playing, I played defence, so we don't really tend to get the ball that much. But the offence threw it, one of our lads caught it, which means that we can go and score a touchdown. My job then is to block. As we ran forward, lads coming towards us to try and tackle the lad behind me and block him for. I've hit him, he's flew off his feet, flew onto his back, and totally cleaned them out just off that challenge. And it's always one of the plays that always sticks in my mind.
So it's one of them that sticks in your mind that you just replay and it never gets old.
Well, yeah, you wanted to go out and do it again. If you could do it every game, you'd hit everyone like that.
Do you know the Merseyside Nighthawks? What's been your best season so far?
I've been with the Merseyside Nighthawks for 2 full seasons, coming into my 3rd season now. This year we had big high hopes, very good team. We finished our season with 7 wins, 2 losses and a draw. We tend to be hit with a lot of injuries, as you know, it's an injury-based game. But going through that season, that got us to the playoffs. Again, with high hopes of going all the way, going to the bowl and winning it, was always our goal. Yeah. We ended up going up to Gateshead for the first playoff game and losing. Very tough game, but one of the things that we take from it is Gateshead were the eventual winners. Yeah. So they won it overall and we were the team to get knocked out by them. So again, it was a successful season, but again, we can look on to next season to take it that step further.
Yeah, get that experience under your belt.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Right then, thanks a lot for that, David. We'll be coming back to you later when we try on the kit. Okay. So guys, like I said earlier, it's Ollie versus Chris, first in the series. So, do you want to explain to them what we're going to be doing, Ollie?
Well, today we've been suggested to do an arm wrestle, so if you want to suggest a different activity or challenge for me and Chris to do next week, just write to us on Twitter at Chris and Ollie and Ladpad. 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 Right, so now audience, what do you reckon? Who's going to win?
Come on,
on, guys. 3, 2, 1.
Come on. You got nothing.
You've got nothing.
Who's on my side?
Come on, guys.
Come on. Yes.
Oh, lucky man.
Watch next week to see me win again. Now we need to go and get this kit on, so it's time for Joel and his Premier League women.
You're right, lads. Welcome to the Barclays Premier League of Women. There's been a few movements in the top 3 today that I think you should know about. Mila Kunis has done a raunchy sex scene in the last film, and it seems to get a real positive response from all of you. Kelly Brook is a rock in there, always. Number 2, those boobs are going to get her through life in no problems whatsoever. And Helen Flanagan has done a topless shoot this week for The Sun, and that has really got everyone's talking. Those boobs are amazing, and, well, I know what I'm going to think of tonight when I go to bed. Anyway, go back over to the other side of the studio with Ollie and Chris, where I think they might have a little surprise for you.
So guys, as you can see, me and Ollie kitted out. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to get David to do a quick run through on how to do a head-to-head challenge. Can you show us how to do one of them, please, David?
Sure, no problem. Can you help me out for this first one?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so I'm going to go from the floor. In a minute, you're going to go head to head with this one, though. So I'm going to bring you down to the floor with your strongest hand in front of your body. From here, we're going to push your bum nice and high, stagger your feet with one hand behind your body. From here, you're going to listen to my command. On the command of hut, you're going to stand up, grab, and push backwards.
Okay.
You're aiming to grab just on outside those numbers. So, when we go to head now, you're both going to go down, helmet to helmet. You're going to listen to my command. On the hut, you're going to stand up, again, push against each other. The winner will be the person who pushes the opposing player as far back as possible.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Cool.
So,
Right, so I'm going to use this as my marker for the middle. So, from here, I want you to come down onto your knees, place one hand in front of your body. You're going to place your helmet touching over the ball. From here, I'm going to get you to push your bums nice and high and stay in that position. So on my command, down, set, hut!
Go on, Ollie. Go on,
Push
Ollie.
it through, push it
Go
through,
on,
plate
Ollie.
them through, push them
Go on,
backwards.
Go on, Ollie. Oh, cool.
Well done, Chris.
you alright, Ollie?
Yeah,
Sure.
it's hard work, that, isn't it?
It is a bit, yeah. Anyway, guys, you just witnessed the second challenge of Chris versus Ollie. I said that, Chris versus Ollie, not Ollie versus Chris. Because what's that? 1-1. So it's even.
It's 1-1, so got next
So.
week's challenge to do yet. So,
Great.
well,
Do you wanna?
thank you for that, Dave.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that. Appreciate it. Right, guys, if you wanna join the guys over in the American Football Club, Merseyside Nighthawks, go on www.merseysidenighthawks.com and sign up, email, inquire, all that jargon. So, thanks a lot for that,
Well,
Dave.
Join us next week where we'll be joined with Bear Grylls, the born survivor himself, and he'll be teaching us how to eat our own feces. So that'll be very
Lovely.
interesting. Well, for now, I'm not letting you get away with that, Chris. Come on.